what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have my July Nightworms unbagging, I would say. And I also have a couple of books that I'd like to share with you that I've hauled that I'm looking forward to reading the end of summer going into the fall season. So because we have both an unbagging, I'm going to call it unbagging, and a little mini haul, it's going to be a little bit longer, so grab a snack, let's have a seat, let's have a chat, let's talk some books, and yeah, we're gonna get started. I will also leave some timestamps down below for you, so if you're only interested in the Nightworms, that's there. If you're interested in any of the individual books, those are also there. Let's get started. Alright, so this is my July Nightworms subscription. If you're unfamiliar with Nightworms, they are a horror thriller subscription service that really has a lot of independent horror authors that I don't think I would have ever, discovered or read if it wasn't for this subscription. So you do tend to get 2, sometimes 3 books in your pack, plus a bag full of little goodies that are filled with bookmarks, a treat, so like a beverage like a coffee or a tea, or sometimes it's hot chocolate. Sometimes you get stickers in here, you get signed book plates to go with the books. It's a lot of fun. It's a very simpler version of a book subscription because there's no like unnecessary little knickknacks, if you will. Not that I don't like the knickknacks, but this is just a simple horror subscription. So I've already kind of cut it open, just so you guys don't have to see me struggle with a pair of scissors. Maybe you want to see that. I don't know. Alright, we're going to open the goodie bag first. We're going to put the books aside. So it always comes in this brown little baggie. I will also do close-ups of everything so you can see it a little bit more in detail. Oops, I left some stuff in there. I can feel it. Alright. So in every box we do get a new bookmark, and it usually has a picture of what the theme is. And this month's theme is Cruel Summer. It's really cool. On the back, there's this really cool sun with this creepy Joker-like face. I love that. Okay. Then we have our beverage. This is Pioneer Joe Coffee Company Chill Bill Cold Brew. And it's 1 serving. And it has the instructions in the back. So cold brew instructions: submerge the pouch of coffee grounds in cold water, let stand for 6 to 12 hours, remove the pouch, and enjoy a cup of cold brew coffee. I will definitely be trying this. If you didn't know, I am a coffee snob because I do work at a small independent coffee shop. So I'm a coffee snob. I'll be excited to try this and see how it tastes. Okay, next in here we have... Alright, I have 1 book plate for one of the books. Then I have some stickers. This one's funny. This one looks like the Grim Reaper. He's carrying a coffin. It kind of looks like it should be a surfboard, but it says Cruel Summer. And then another one with these 2 girls. Maybe I should recognize them, maybe I don't. Let me know in the comments down below if this is something I should recognize. But it says sometimes we're cruel. And it looks like that. And they're just really nice. These are always nice vinyl stickers. If you have like a water bottle that you put stickers on, these would be really great for. I put them on the back of my laptop. Alright, we have another bookmark. And this I think is one of the books that came with this month's stuff. Yeah, so we'll get into that a little later. All right, we have our spoiler card on the back, And we have Snarky and Sage, scary cute stickers, bookmarks, and apparel. I have a discount code if I want that. And that is everything in the little goodie bag. So as you can see, not a lot of like knickknacks, if you will, just keeping it simple, enjoying your beverage while you're enjoying your new books. Alright, so the first book I have is the one we got our bookmark from, the second one, and this is Other Terrors, an exclusive anthology. So you have original tales of horror from Tentative Do, Jennifer McCann, S.A. Cosby, Stephen Graham Jones, Amakatsu, Michael Thomas Ford, Anna Devalia Cardinal, and other. Ooh, and it's edited by Bram Stoker Award winners Vince A. Lugaro and Rena Manson. So cool. It's like awesome cover too. It's kind of creepy. It's got eyeballs. There's some lips. Let's see how many stories we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 24 stories in this book. All right. Is that a smart idea? For now it might be a smart idea, but might not afterwards. All right, and then next we have the Pallbearers Club, which I'm seeing all over BookTube right now. This is by Paul Tremblay, and it looks like that. And it says on the back, what if the coolest girl you've ever met decided to be your friend? Art Barbara was so not cool. He was a 17-year-old high school loner in the late 1980s who listened to hair metal, had to wear a monstrous back brace at night for his scoliosis, and started an extracurricular club for volunteer pallbearers at poorly attended funerals. But his new friend thought the Pallbearers Club was cool, and she brought along her Polaroid camera to take pictures of the corpses. Okay, that part was a little weird. So was her obsessive knowledge of a notorious bit of New England folklore that involved digging up the dead. And there were other strange things, terrifying things, that happened when she was around, usually at night. But she was his friend, so it was okay, right? Decades later, Art tries to make sense of it all by writing The Pallbearers Club, a memoir. But somehow this friend got her hands on the manuscript, and well, she has some issues with it. And now she's making cuts, seamlessly blurring the lines between fiction and memory. The supernatural and mundane, The Pallbearers Club is an immersive, suspenseful portrait of an unusual and disconcerting relationship. Cool. So this looks pretty cool. A little messed up. All right. Future Chelsea is sitting on the floor doing the close-ups for you. I was just going through the Pallbearers Club book, and I didn't realize that inside there are there's some red, like, I don't know, like corrections. Like the girl is, I'm trying to find a page with lots of corrections, but the girl must like write, I don't know, her portion of the story or something like that. But they're all throughout the book, which is kind of cool. So we have like a dual perspective of the story, like together, which is kind of cool. So just thought I'd share that because I didn't realize that when I was explaining that to you guys. So back to the video. Little messed up. Maybe like a psychological type of, I don't know. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. It looks really great. Maybe read this one a little bit going into fall because, you know, pallbearer funerals are a little, I don't know, I think of fall leaves. When I think of funerals, is that weird? I don't know. So, that is everything in this month's Nightworms. Loved it. I can't wait to read both of these books. I think they're going to be great. Can't wait to try that cold brew coffee. What did you guys think of this month's bag? I'm going to call it a bag. I keep wanting to say box, but this is not a box. It's a bag. Which one do you think I should read first for sure? I think I'm more excited about the Pallbearers Club than the other one, just because, I don't know, I'm a creepy girl. Let me know down below. I'm going to get this cleaned up, and then we're going to go through this little haul of books that I plan on reading next. Alright, so like I said, I have a little mini book haul for you. I have 7 books to share with you. I'm just going to be reading the synopsises on the back just to kind of keep it moving along instead of me stumbling my way through a synopsis for you. So if you haven't followed me already, I do have a Goodreads account. I will leave that down below. You can kind of follow my book journey. I have a goal of 22 books. I'm currently at 11 books, which we're at the end of July, so I'm freaking out just a little bit. But I kind of have made a little, I don't know, stack of books, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to read next, this is what I'm going to read next. I just finished a book this morning that I really loved, so make sure you go follow me on Goodreads so you can follow that journey. And we're going to get started with the first book I want to read next. Alright, so I feel like this book is a given. It's been huge all summer, and that is Emily Henry's Book Lovers. I believe this is like a romantic contemporary. Everyone's reading this book. Actually, when I was at work, I saw a girl reading this book, drinking her coffee, and I was like, is it good? I'm seeing it everywhere, and she's like, it's hysterical. So she said there's funny moments in this. Emily Henry, she wrote Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation. I have Beach Read. I've not read Beach Read yet. This will actually be the first Emily Henry book I'm reading, so let me tell you about it. Nora Steffen's life is books. She reads them all. Relatable. And she's not that type of heroine. Not the plucky one, not the laid-back dream girl, and especially not the sweetheart. In fact, the only people Nora is a heroine for are her clients, for whom she lands enormous deals as a cutthroat library agent, and her beloved little sister Libby, which is why she agrees to go to Sunshine Falls, North Carolina for the month of August, when Libby begs her for a sister's trip away. With visions of small-town transformation for Nora, who she's convinced needs to become the heroine in her own story. But instead of picnics and meadows or run-ins with a handsome country doctor or bulging four-armed bartender, Nora keeps bumping into Charlie Lastra, a bookish, brooding editor from back in the city. It would be a meet cute if not for the fact that they've met many times and it's never been cute. If Nora knows she's not an ideal heroine, Charlie knows he's nobody's hero, but as they are thrown together again and again in a series of coincidences no editor worth their salt would allow, what they discover might just unravel the carefully crafted stories they've written about themselves. So I'm really excited about this. As a fellow book nerd, this just seems perfect. So that's going to be my next book I'm going to read. Alright, next on the list is an author I've wanted to get into. I actually literally just bought this book this week. I love reading romances in summertime. I like reading contemporaries in summertime, and this is one I kind of like, a series I wanted to start reading, and that is The Deal by Elle Kennedy, and this is the off-campus series. I've heard a lot of good things about this series, so I'm like, okay, let me get into it. So it's like your smutty romance books. And who doesn't like a good smutty romance book? Anyways, so it says, she's about to make a deal with the college bad boy. Hannah Wells has finally found someone who turns her on, but while she might be confident in every other area of her life, she's carting around a full set of baggage when it comes to sex and seduction. If she wants to get her crush's attention, she'll have to step out of her comfort zone and make him take notice. Even if it means tutoring the annoying, childish, cocky captain of the hockey team in exchange for a pretend date. Also bonus, we're a hockey household, so hello, hockey romance, yes. And it's going to be oh so good. All Garrett Graham has ever wanted is to play professional hockey after graduation. but his plummeting GPA is threatening everything he's worked so hard for. If helping a sarcastic brunette make another guy jealous will lift his grades and secure his position on the team, he's all for it. But when one unexpected kiss leads to the wildest sex of both their lives, it doesn't take long for Garrett to realize that pretend isn't going to cut it. Now he just has to convince Hannah that the man she wants looks a lot like him. So that seems really good. And I would assume there's going to be some hockey terms in here, so I'll be able to understand what it means. And then, of course, on the back, there's the other books that go along with it. So if I like this, I'll get the other ones. There's the mistake, the score, the goal, the legacy. And then I believe there's even, if I'm not mistaken, there's a Briar U series. So the chase, the risk, the play, the dare. I don't know if that goes along with this. If you've read the series, let me know. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this one. All right, now we're going to start transitioning from the summary reads going into September and October, those fall, getting a little spooky or dark academia-ish books. So the next book is Gingerbread by Helen Omieni. This cover is really pretty. I do have a bird phobia, so the bird kind of freaks me out a little bit, but, you know, it's all good. It's fine. You know, if it's a good read, it will make it worth it. If you have a bird phobia, let me know down below, because, yeah. All right. Perdita Lee and her mother Harriet may appear your average schoolgirl and working mother, but they are anything but. For one thing, their home is a gold-painted 7th floor flat with some surprisingly verbal vegetation. And then there's the gingerbread. As we follow the Lees through encounters with jealousy, ambition, family grudges, work, and wealth, gingerbread seems to be the one thing that holds a constant value. Influenced by the mysterious place gingerbread holds in classic children's story, equal parts wholesome and uncanny, love novelist Helen Oyami invites readers into a delightful tale of surprisingly family legacy in which the inheritance is a recipe. Endlessly surprising and satisfying. Written with Helen Oyami's inimitable, I don't know that word. I'll put it here if I remember. Style and imagination. Gingerbread is a true feast for the reader. So I thought this was meant to be a little spooky, but I guess not. Interesting. All right, well, gingerbread. I don't know. I guess even with this back, I'm a little confused. I don't know why I ordered this. Where did I order this? Is this the Instagram made me buy a book? I don't remember. I thought this was a scary book. Oh well. More stories to digest. Now we get into the dark academia. The book set. I know. I know what they are. Kind of. You know, I haven't actually read them, but you get the drift. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go down this rabbit hole, but I've been eyeing it. I even was thinking about buying the special editions from Bookish Box, but that's another topic for another day. I was at Barnes & Noble and I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go down the black hole of what I think is like 9 or 10 books in this series. What series is that are you talking about? It's the Zodiac Academy. Yeah. But I do love that they start with Gemini because I am a Gemini. So really happy about that. This is the first book. This is The Awakening. It's by Carolyn Beckham and Suzanne Valenti. Hope I'm saying that right. And in the back, I feel seen. You ready? I'm a Gemini. Impulsive, curious, headstrong. That's me. A twin heir to a throne I know nothing about, and it turns out I'm Fae. But of course, there's a catch. All I have to do to claim my birthright is prove that I am the most powerful supernatural in the world of Solaria. And sure, technically, that's true, as I'm the daughter of the Savage King. But the bit they didn't put in the brochure was that every single Fae in this kingdom would claim my throne if they could. My biggest problem is the drool-worthy dragon shifter who has his eyes on my throne. He and his 3 psycho friends are determined to make my time here hell. All I've got to do is survive, but fate might have other ideas. Damn it, why couldn't I have gotten a letter to Hogwarts? So, yeah, this seems really interesting. There is a map. If you've been around this channel, I love a book with a map. It just helps you immerse into the story even more, and I freaking love it. There's like these beautiful like chapter headers, if you will. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous because these books have a lot of hype surrounding them. So when I pick up a book that has a lot of hype, I'm just like, oh my god, what if I don't like it? What if I don't like it? But yeah, book 1 starts with Gemini, the Awakening. I mean, how bad could it be? How bad can it be? Next on my list, also considered kind of a dark academia. It also was a popular book, I think last year. I picked it up. I haven't read it because, again, just are we getting into this black hole of I'm buying these books because booktube makes me buy them, and they just, I don't know, they seem awesome. And that is The Atlas 6 by Olive Blake. Olivie, I don't know. The cover is really cool. There's a couple of special editions of this book I wish I'd gotten instead of this, but it's still a cool book to even display. So, the Alexandrian Society, creators of lost knowledge from the greatest civilizations of antiquity, are the foremost secret society of magical academians in the world. Those who earn a place among the Alexandrians will secure a life of wealth, power, and prestige beyond their wildest dreams. And each decade, only the 6 most uniquely talented magicians are selected to be considered for initiation. Enter the latest round of 6. Libby Rhodes and Nico de Verona, unwilling halves of an unfathomable whole, who exert uncanny control over every element of physicality. Rena Mori, a naturalist who can institute the language of life itself. Pariza Kamali, a telepath who can traverse the depths of subconsciousness, navigating worlds inside the human minds. Callum Nova, an empath, I can never say that word, easily mistaken for a manipulative illusionist who can influence the intimate workings of a person's inner self. Finally, there is Tristan Kane, who can see through illusions to a new structure of reality, an ability so rare that neither he nor his peers can fully grasp its implications. When the candidates are recruited by the mysterious Atlas Blakely, they are told they will have 1 year to qualify for initiation, during which time they will be permitted preliminary access to the Society's archives and judged based on their contributions to various subjects of impossibility, time and space, luck and thought, life and death. 5, they are told, will be initiated. 1 will be eliminated. The 6 potential initiates will fight to survive the next year of their lives, and if they can prove themselves to be the best among their rivals, most of them will. Most of them. So it's kind of mysterious too, like who will survive, who will be able to go into this school. or the society. So that's really cool. Looking forward to this. Alright, the next book is Dark Things I Adore by Katie Latari. This is a book I got in a special edition unplugged book box. I believe it was last year's like Halloween or dark box or something like that. And I haven't gotten to it. It's been sitting around. I don't think I shared it. There might be a video up. I don't know. I just remember I got this from Unplugged. Here we go. Three Whispered Secrets, 1988. A group of outcasts gather at a small, prestigious art camp nestled in the Maine woods. They're the painters, bright, hopeful, teeming with potential. But secrets and dark ambitions rise like smoke from a campfire, and the truths they tell will come back to haunt them in ways more deadly than they deemed. Two Witnesses, 2018. Esteemed art professor Max Durant arrives at his protege's remote home to view her graduate thesis collection. He knows Audra is beautiful and brilliant. He knows being invited into her private world is a rare gift, but he doesn't know that Audra has engineered every aspect of their weekend together. Every detail, every conversation. Audra has woven the perfect web. One Dead in the Trees. Only Audra knows what happened that summer in 1988, Max's secret and the dark things that followed. And even though it won't be easy, Audra knows someone must pay. And the woman, 30 years later, bent on bringing the guilty to their knees. In a propulsive tale of trauma, complicity, and revenge, Dark Things I Adore unravels the realities behind campfire legends. The horrors that happen in the dark, the girls who become cautionary tales, and the guilty who go unpunished. Until now. Dun dun dun. So, it'll be very suspenseful. Maybe a little bloody, I don't know. But it seems very quite spooky, on the edge of your seat type of read. Going into October, getting ready for that spooky season. I'm here for it. And really excited. Alright, the next book on the list, you know I had to have a witchy book in here, especially if we're going to go into October. And this book is beautiful. Okay? Let's just take a moment. Of course, will do close-ups. We're going to take a moment and just appreciate how beautiful this book is. This is The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. And y'all, this naked book. Hello. Hi. Excuse me. How dare you be this beautiful? It's stunning. There's butterflies. There's nature. The inside is this beautiful purple color. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I love a book where you like take off its clothes and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Right? Yes. Clara Densmore is an ever-witch. For centuries, witches have maintained the climate, their power peaking in the season of their birth, but their control is faltering as the atmosphere becomes more erratic. All hope lies with Clara, whose rare magic is tied to every season. In autumn, Clara wants nothing to do with her power. It's wild and volatile. And the price of her magic, losing the one she loves, is too high despite the need to control the increasingly dangerous weather. In winter, the world is on the precipice of disaster. Fires burn, storms rage, and Clara finally accepts that she's the only one who can make a difference. In spring, she falls for Sang, the witch training her. As her magic grows, so do her feelings for him, until she's terrified Sang will be the next one she loses. In summer, Clara must choose between her power and her happiness, her duty and the people she loves, before she loses everything. From a stunning new voice comes a story about a powerful witch who must decide if using her magic to help the world is worth the price of losing the person she loves most. So, I don't think this will be a quite scary witchy book, but there'll be some magic, and yeah, it seems very, atmospheric, and I'm really excited. So that is what I hope to be reading in the next couple of months. Here they are. Right here. Which one have you read before? Are any of these books something that you are also looking forward to read, something that's on your TBR for the next couple of months? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know if there's any books that I should add to this list going into those next couple of months. Let me know. Again, if you'd like, follow me on Goodreads. That link is down below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Please subscribe. Become a member of this beautiful family. We do unboxings. We talk books. I have cats, which I'm sure you've been seeing roaming around here. At least you've probably seen Luna's tail, if anything. So subscribe. Ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.